Welcome to Azure AI Fundamentals Practice Questions. We are going to cover 25 real exam questions in this video. If you wish to download the full dumps file, then you can download it from the link given in the description. Question 1. You plan to build a conversational AI solution that can be surfaced in Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Cortana, and Amazon Alexa. Which service should you use? A. Azure Bot Service. B. Azure Cognitive Search. C. Language Service. D. Speech. Answer is Azure Bot Service. Question 2. You need to reduce the load on telephone operators by implementing a chatbot to answer simple questions with predefined answers. Which 2 AI service should you use to achieve the goal? A. Text Analytics. B. Q&A Maker. C. Azure Bot Service. D. Translator Text. Answer is B. Q&A Maker and C. Azure Bot Service. Question 3. You are developing a conversational AI solution that will communicate with users through multiple channels including email, Microsoft Teams, and web chat. Which service should you use? A. Text Analytics. B. Azure Bot Service. C. Translator. D. Form Recognizer. Answer is B. Azure Bot Service. Question 4. You need to develop a web-based AI solution for a customer support system. Users must be able to interact with a web app that will guide them to the best resource or answer. Which service should you use? A. Custom Vision. B. Q&A Maker. C. Translator Text. D. Face. Answer is B. Q&A Maker. Question 5. Which computer vision feature can you use to generate automatic captions for digital photographs? A. Recognize text. B. Describe the images. C. Identify the areas of interest. D. Detect objects. Answer is B. Describe the images. Question 6. Which scenario is an example of a web chat bot? A. Determine whether reviews entered on a website for a concert are positive or negative, and then add a thumbs up or thumbs down emoji to the reviews. B. Translate into English questions entered by customers at a kiosk so that the appropriate person can call the customers back. C. Accept questions through email, and then route the email messages to the correct person based on the content of the message. D. From a website interface, answer common questions about scheduled events and ticket purchases for a music festival. Answer is D. From a website interface, answer common questions about scheduled events and ticket purchases for a music festival. Question 7. Which AI service should you use to create a bot from a frequently asked questions (FAQ) document? A. Q&A Maker. B. Language Understanding, LUIS. C. Text Analytics. D. Speech. Answer A is Q&A Maker. Question 8. To complete the sentence, select the appropriate option in the answer area. Box 1. Answer. According to Microsoft's fairness principle of responsible AI, AI systems should not reflect biases from the data sets that are used to train the systems. Question 8. When you design an AI system to assess whether loans should be approved, the factors used to make the decision should be explainable. This is an example of which Microsoft guiding principle for responsible AI? Transparency, inclusiveness, fairness, privacy, and security. Answer. A. Transparency. Question 9. Match the principles of responsible AI to appropriate requirements. Answer. Fairness, privacy and security. Transparency. Question 10. Returning a bounding box that indicates the location of a vehicle in an image is an example of. Answer. Returning a bounding box that indicates the location of a vehicle in an image is an example of object detection. Question 11. For a machine learning progress, how should you split data for training and evaluation? Use features for training and labels for evaluation. Randomly split the data into rows for training and rows for evaluation. Use labels for training and features for evaluation. Randomly split the data into columns for training and columns for evaluation. Answer. B. Randomly split the data into rows for training and rows for evaluation. Question 12. When training a model, why should you randomly split the rows into separate subsets? To train the model twice to attain better accuracy. To train multiple models simultaneously to attain better performance. To test the model by using data that was not used to train the model. Answer. C. To test the model by using data that was not used to train the model. Question 13. Ensuring AI system does not provide a prediction when important fields contain unusual or missing whales is dash principle for responsible AI. Answer. Ensuring AI system does not provide a prediction when important fields contain unusual or missing whales is a reliability and safety principle for responsible AI. Question 14. You need to predict the sea level in meters for the next 10 years. Which type of machine learning should you use? Classification, regression, clustering. Answer. C. To test the model by using data that was not used to train the model. Question 15. You use Azure Machine Learning Designer to publish an inference pipeline. Which two parameters should you use to consume the pipeline? The model name, the training endpoint, the authentication key, the REST endpoint. Answer is C. The authentication key. D. The REST endpoint. Question 16. Ensuring that the numeric variables in training data are on a similar scale is an example of. Answer. Ensuring that the numeric variables in training data are on a similar scale is an example of feature selection. Question 17. For each of the following statements, select yes if the statement is true. Otherwise, select no. Answer. For the first statement, answer is yes. For the second statement, answer is yes. For the third statement, answer is yes. Question 18. Ensuring that the numeric variables in a training data are on a similar scale is an example of. Answer. Ensuring that the numeric variables in a training data are on a similar scale is an example of feature selection. Question 19. You have insurance claim reports that are stored as text. You need to extract key terms from the reports to generate summaries. Which type of AL workload should you use? Conversational AL, anomaly detection, natural language processing, computer vision. Answer is C. Natural language processing. Question 20. Azure Machine Learning Designer lets you create machine learning models by. Azure Machine Learning Designer lets you create machine learning models by adding and connecting modules on a visual canvas. Question 21. What is the calculated probability of a correct image classification? Accuracy is the calculated probability of a correct image classification. Question 22. What are two tasks that can be performed by using computer vision? Predict stock prices. Detect brands in an image. Detect the color scheme in an image. Translate text between languages. Extract key phrases. Answer is B. Detect brands in an image. C. Detect the color scheme in an image. Question 23. What are two tasks that can be performed by using the computer vision service? Train a custom image classification model. Detect faces in an image. Recognize handwritten text. Translate the text in an image between languages. Answer is B. Detect faces in an image. C. Recognize handwritten text. Question 24. You need to determine the location of cars in an image so that you can estimate the distance between the cars. Which type of computer vision should you use? Optical character recognition, OCR, object detection, image classification, face detection. Answer is B. Object detection. Question 25. You need to build an app that will read recipe instructions aloud to support users who have reduced vision. Which version service should you use? Text Analytics, Translated Text, Speech Language Understanding, LUIS. Answer is C. Speech.